Girls, we're going to read a story called Christmas in the Big Woods. Luke's going to help us read it. Going to help me, Luke? Grandma, turn the pages. When I was a little girl, I loved the Little House on the Prairie stories.
Wow.
Look at it, Luke.
Oh.
Once upon a time, a little girl named Laura lived in the big woods of Wisconsin in a little house made of logs.
Wow.
Wow, look. Look at her family.
Oh.
Laura lived in the little house with her pa. Come over here. Her ma, her big sister Mary, her little sister Carrie, and their good old bulldog Jack. You see their dog? His name is Jack.
And what's his name?
That's Pa and Ma and Laura, Mary, and Carrie.
Nah. What's her name?
Sit down so the boys and girls can see the book. Sit down.
Is it right here?
Yeah, you can sit right there. Sit right there. Yeah.
Baby?
Yeah. Christmas was coming and the little house was covered with snow. When Pa came in from shoveling, he caught Laura up in a big bear hug against his cold winter coat. His mustache was covered with melting snowflakes. See the snow in his mustache? Ma was busy all day long cooking good things for Christmas. They're eating cookies. She baked bread and apple pies and filled a big jar with cookies. Laura and Mary got to lick the spoon. Do you like to lick the spoon when you're fixing cookies?
No.
Spoon? Mm-hmm. Pa and Ma showed Laura and Mary how to make molasses candy by pouring hot sugar and molasses syrup into pans of snow. The syrup hardened at once and turned into candy. Laura and Mary could eat one piece each, but the rest they saved for Christmas. Look, those horses look like yours.
Yeah, they look like mine.
Look like Spirit and Rosie. The day before Christmas, Aunt Eliza, Uncle Peter, and cousins Peter, Alice, and Ella came to visit.
Is that Santa?
No, that's the family coming to visit. Laura and Mary heard sleigh bells ringing, and then a big
Is that Santa?
bobsled came out of the woods. Aunt Eliza, Uncle Peter, and the cousins were inside covered up with blankets. Now that's Aunt Eliza and Uncle Peter. When everyone came inside, the little house was filled to the seams. Jack ran around in circles, barking happily. Now there were lots of children to play with. All kinds of family to play with. Look, they're playing in the snow. Wow. Laura and Mary and the cousins put on their warm coats and mittens and scarves and went outside to make pictures in the soft, deep snow. They're making snow angels in the snow. They played so hard that when night came, they were too excited to sleep. But they knew they must or Santa Claus would not come. So they hung their stockings by the fireplace, put on their red flannel nightgowns, kind of like yours, and went to bed.
Were they sad?
No, they weren't sad. They were excited. Santa was coming the next day. They had to go to sleep. In the morning, they all woke up almost at the same moment and ran to see what was in their stockings. In every stocking was a pair of bright red mittens. They got red mittens, a stick of red and white striped peppermint candy. They were so happy they could hardly speak. They got a candy cane and mittens. But Laura was the happiest of all. In her stocking was a beautiful rag doll, look, with black button eyes and a pink and blue calico dress. Laura named her doll Charlotte.
Oh!
And she let all the other children hold her. Her baby doll's name is Charlotte.
Oh!
Like your name.
Like it.
Are you kissing her? Okay. For Christmas breakfast, Mom made each child a pancake man. All the children held their plates next to the stove and watched while Mom made the pancake men, one by one, out of pancake batter. Peter ate his up right away, but the girls ate theirs slowly to make it last longer. code to go outside, so the children played quietly inside. They ate their candy, admired their mittens, and looked at the pictures in Pa's big green book until it was time for the cousins to go home. Laura held Charlotte in her arms the whole time. At last, Aunt Eliza, Uncle Peter, and the cousins bundled up their coats and blankets and got into the bobsled. Goodbye, they called, and off they went into the woods. In a little while, the happy sound of sleigh bells was gone, and Christmas was over. But what a happy Christmas it had been. Look at her presents. She got doll Charlotte, her stick of peppermint, and her red mittens. All right, tell the boys and girls Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Say Merry Christmas, Luke. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye.